Hello guys, and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. This is the Microfighter XR. It's a good name, right? Especially when it's got MK1 on it, which makes it way cooler. Whoa, now with added white stuff everywhere. It's just a plane with the tiny engine on the back. It's interesting. It's like I would say like a private jet. A very small private jet with the doors blocked by the wing. Yeah, so it's more of a fighter, I would say. It looks like a very small private jet is what I would say it looks like. So let's get going. I have two planes for you. This is the first of the two. This is the much smaller one, and the other one is very different and not at all the same idea. And much bigger. The Microfighter XR contains some fuel. You can put lots of fuel or little bits of fuel, it doesn't really matter. It can go up to 170 meters per second after a few minutes of acceleration, I have found, and it takes off at around 40 meters per second. The stall speed on this thing is around 20 meters per second. It's really, really safe, I would say. I've landed it lots of times. Very easy to land. Good flying plane, and it pulls 6 Gs if you want it to. I mean, you don't have to pull 6 Gs all the time, but you can, and it's fun. Those little rolls and stuff, it's great. It's just has a lot of yaw power here. I don't know why it's got so much yaw power. I need to like actually tone that down a little bit. But it pulls tons of G's. It goes pretty high. I've never actually tested how high it goes because it's not really built for going high. It doesn't really have that powerful of an engine on the back. It's great. I'm just gonna land it real quick and show you my other plane. So we're coming around. Hello guys, we're gonna land. We're on, what is this called? Upwind? I don't know. I have no idea what this is called when you're flying around the airport. No idea. Literally none. I'm just gonna take a really hard turn, cut the engines, and drop this thing, because that's what you do in a Microfighter XR. Not really sure why it's called the Microfighter XR, but we're not gonna worry about that. Superior to all other planes, it can land at a speed as slow as very slow, really. I mean, look at this thing. Literally just parked it right there. That's amazing. I mean, I could have literally just stalled it on the runway and had it stop. It's a great plane. That's enough for Valentina Kerman flying around by herself. Now we're going to watch in awe of, here it comes, ladies and gentlemen, the GLADOSR. I don't know why I keep using R as my choice word, but really great plane this one is. Here we go. Let's just fly it. Actually, let's get some crew in there. Valentina and Jebediah getting in our plane. They're going to be on opposite sides of the plane. They're not actually going to talk to each other on the plane. Very interesting how that works, but it's quite a fast plane, and it's really just a beautiful plane, I would say. This one. I had a better looking version of it, but I wanted to put Valentina and Jebediah in the plane, and that had to go, so a really crazy looking plane. Really crazy. This thing can go up to 1,100 meters per second, but we don't really want to go that fast right now because that's not fun. I don't exactly know what the stall speed is, although I would assume it is around 100 meters per second. It can contain up to 2,000 units of liquid fuel, which means it can pretty much circle the globe if you'd like it to. I've been to the North Pole and back in this plane, and it can land pretty much anywhere. Great fun to fly. Not a fighter jet, more of a bomber, I would say, but it's awesome looking. Yeah, when you're in the plane, you can kind of see what's going on here. You can't really see the other pilots, so I don't really know who's driving at this point, but someone's driving, and they're having great fun. The only minor problems with this plane is that over 1,100 meters per second, it tends to fall apart into thousands of pieces. So don't go over 1,100 meters per second. Up until that speed, you should be completely fine. So let's just get up to speed real quick. Quite loud. Back away a little bit. That'll quieten down the sound. It's just a big wing, essentially, with landing gear right here and two right here, and these two jet cockpit areas, essentially. You can also remove the cockpits and put intake cones on the front and fly it robotically. That's great fun. However, you cannot put a cockpit and a intake cone on opposite sides because the plane will not be balanced in terms of drag, and it will crash. Don't worry, I've tried it. Above about 8,000 meters, it starts to really accelerate. This thing starts to legit take off. So once we get up there, we'll see what's going on here. Driving over the island air base. Really great place to be. See, it's accelerating 800 meters per second. 800. We're gonna go 800 for the purposes of this video. And we're gonna do a little backflip and go home, I do believe. If that's possible. Don't know if it's possible, but Valentina and Jeb are having a good time over there. They're bouncing around in our very bouncy plane. When you look at it from the inside view, just everything's shaking. It's not really great fun when you're going very fast. It appears we're not going to be doing any backflips today. So let's just roll it over and pull down on the stick. If we can. We're in space. I just realized we're in space. There's no way we're going to be coming down anytime soon. That's interesting. I probably shouldn't have taken us to space for the purposes of this video, but I did. So now we are going to try to come back down really soon, I hope. It's got really powerful control surfaces, so it can pull ahead of its what is it? What do you call it? Prograde vector a lot. Just pull way ahead of it, and the prograde vector takes a long time to catch up at high altitudes. Not really sure how that works. And it runs out of electric charge, which I don't like, but can be fixed. As the engines turn back on, you can regain some of that electric charge power. If you want to. Plane, please. There we go. Building some electric charge here. Building some electric charge with our plane. Building electric charge, pulling up. Don't want to die. We're literally flying directly straight at the ground at this point, so hopefully we don't die. Yeah, we've got full electric charge. Let's slow back down. Let's see if we can land at the island airbase. I've never even tried this. I want to try it for the end of this video to see if we can. One of the minor problems with this plane is it tends to fall apart when you put the landing gear down, so I'm going to wait until we are going very, very slow before we put the landing gear down, as I said, because it tends to explode into billions of pieces. Why not do that? So I don't want to do that. Very, very easy to fly plane when it's low in fuel, but kind of heavy and sluggish when it's full of fuel because, wow, I mean, those wings hold a lot of fuel. Yeah, we've got to wait until we're really down there before we can put our landing gear down. I think the last time I flew it, the landing gear tore the plane apart entirely when I was going about 200 meters per second. So I'm going to have to slow down a lot. I don't have air brakes. And it's really good at gliding, so we're just going to get there no matter what. We can't just like stall, because it won't stall. Yeah, we should be fine. This is a very bumpy runway, though. I don't know if our engines will contact the ground at any point during the landing. Hopefully we'll be fine. We should be fine. Really, we should. I mean, look at this thing. It's just a really great plane. Without these cockpits on there, it really looks like a flying wing. But right now, it's just kind of a float plane looking thing. It doesn't float at all. Haven't really tried that yet. I should. Alright, landing gear down. And it's not exploding! Yeah! Alright, we're off center by a little bit, but I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that because this plane is massive and it won't really matter at all in the long run. Let's go ahead and put the brakes on, just in case we actually do survive. Uh-oh. We're gonna go off the end. Oh no, I don't want to go off the end. Abort. Abort, 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 abort. So, we're gonna be landing in the water today. Ladies and gentlemen, landing in the water. Yeah. That's totally fine. I mean, this thing is probably fully capable of landing in the water, as it does have two giant floats on the bottom containing people. But we're not going to worry about that. Because this is the GLADOSR. It's great. It's literally going to be a pirate ship. Now, hopefully we don't stall out when we are heading towards the water. How far are we off the ground? 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we have successfully had a perfect landing. That's right, a perfect landing. And let's just see if it'll take off. No, it's not even gonna try. Oh, it is gonna try. Oh, this thing's totally gonna take off. It's totally gonna take off. It's a float plane if I've ever seen one. 49, 50, 51. I'm getting some lift. Oh, it's just not wanting to take off here. Can we jump in? Whoa, it's a submarine! It's a submarine. Oh my god. It's a submarine. And we are a submarine. No, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! It does not take off from the water. Thank you guys for watching. Arr! Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.